it'd be good to hear from both of you, some examples of some small businesses that you think are doing it well at the moment, some specific businesses. So, Tom, have you got any examples?
John, I actually go for my local cafe. I live in an area which has a very strong online community, and the cafe has a website that it does the basics. It does exactly what it needs to do. It's a place called Pod Deli, and it tells you all you need to know about opening hours and recipes that they use and the menus and things like that. But most importantly is what they surround that with, which is that community engagement. And going out and talking to the local community via all the social channels to bring people back to that website. And it's an incredibly impressive effort from everybody who works for the organisation. I think this is something else that small businesses need to get to grips with. You can't just hand social media over to one person when you're a small organisation. You actually have to get everybody to participate and take advantage of the digital tools at their disposal and engage the community around you. And the result is that the repeat business in that place is incredible because everybody knows them not just as a venue, a space, but as people.
And Becky, have you got any examples?
Yeah, I think one that we've actually used, and we've used them in our advertising on our website, as well as an example of a really awesome online business, is somebody called Sweetie Pie Sweets. And they owned a traditional little sweet shop, retro sweet shop in Clifton, which is village, small town outside of Bristol, and she really wanted to position herself as providing a really cool retro experience in terms of sweets. Now, she had a website which she launched, and it did okay, but then she had a complete revamp, and she really thought about the content and what it was that people wanted. She retargeted who she was going after and was very specific about corporate events and weddings and wedding favours and retro gifts rather than it just being a sweet shop you might pop to after store. And her website has just grown and grown. So she's emphasised the Britishness and the traditional nature of sort of retro sweets. She's targeting the right people, and she's now developed a newsletter, a blog. She's got some cool video content on her website. So much so that her website's become so successful, she's shut her shop. So actually, it was an awesome example of someone who started in a small traditional way on a high street or in a shopping mall, and actually has transformed her business to basically be 100% online. So she's a really good example of what you need to do if that's the way you want to go, that actually you don't need premises anymore to actually do fantastic business and promote yourself. And to Tom's earlier point, she's now reaching people across the world as well. So not just people within Clifton or Bristol or people popping by on a Saturday.